Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to another episode. Good morning to all of my listeners, viewers, and Soul Tribe family. The name of this program is called It's a Conspiracy, but It Ain't No Theory. I'm the author and creator of a book trilogy called Lucy's Lair, Part 1, 2, and now 3. Lucy's Lair is a book trilogy reflecting my life as a survivor of rape culture, child sex trafficking, and psychological gas chambers. I'm sorry, what was that?
Your name, what's your last name?
What did you say?
McAllister?
McAllister?
McAllister, sorry about that. So you're here to apply for...
I don't know if you can tell, but the way that they said my name was super quiet both times. I'm sorry, come again? I can't hear you.
Who are you?
What did you say?
I'm asking for Andreas.
Adrienne?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's me. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
And I was like, maybe I'm... Okay. So, you have questions, correct? About why your account closed?
Yeah, I'm actually here to open my account back up.
Okay.
Or to see what needs to be done to get that started, that process started.
So it looks like,
Is Ethan here today with you?
He is not.
Okay. So I can do the application and get you in to see a social worker.
Okay.
But I will not be able to approve anything until we receive verification that he is with you.
Okay. So I'll have to bring him back in here tomorrow.
Either that or something.
What is considered verification?
Some type of, well, you can bring him in, a letter, like you have custody of him, you stated that you're homeless now, so yeah, you would have to bring him in or have some type of documentation saying that you have custody of him. And the reason,
I've always had custody of him?
well, the reason is because that's the reason you were shut down, so we still need to start. You're starting a new application today for food and TANF.
So you guys are just making things up? Why would my son suddenly not be my son?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we need verification that
Sure, no
he's
problem.
living with you.
Okay, wonderful,
Thank
beautiful,
you.
absolutely. So the change that was reported was the fact that I didn't have my child. Am I correct?
No,
So why?
It
Okay,
was-
but you said that that was why I was terminated. Oh.
because it was.
So
being
that would be a
questioned.
yes.
It was being questioned from your previous person, and it was never verified. So they sent out.
Well, why would it be? He's never left. That just doesn't make any sense to
Well,
me.
that's what.
It's
that's
very,
what
very
you were-
confusing.
Well, that's what you were pending for.
how can I help you?
Well, you terminated my benefits, so I'm in here to make sure they get put back on.
I didn't terminate your benefits. Somebody
Okay,
else did.
okay.
Your benefits were terminated.
So, but you
yes.
work for the establishment that did that.
Correct,
So that would be you.
DSHS, yes, So, the reason that they were terminated was because they were needing verification that your son lives in your home. And it looks like they sent you out a letter requesting that information and you failed to provide
So
the
what
information.
home are we referring to? Because we've been living for almost 2 years, off and on.
Okay,
So what home are you referring to?
wherever it is that you're staying at, that is the
Okay, so yes. Okay, so
Okay.
yes,
So
he
we need
stays with
verification that
me.
he's with you.
Okay, he's always been in my custody, so I don't even know why this is such a serious and like ongoing issue.
Do you have him like enrolled in school that you can provide?
He's
verification?
been in independent learning since COVID-19 has begun.
Okay.
So I'm his teacher
You teaching him at?
at home, where he belongs, with me.
Okay. You just said that you're homeless, so where's your home?
Wherever I decide it is. I mean, I'm here to get benefits. I'm here to get services.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't provide those services, then we don't get the help we need.
Yeah, because we can't give you the help you need if you don't provide the information that we
I have no problem providing you with information that you might need. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what we need in order to finalize and approve the cash, the first thing that they need is verification that he resides in the home.
What home? I don't even, you're so, like, this is confusing. I'm here because I'm to apply for benefits and you're arguing with me over what home the child stays in. There's no address. There's no home.
Well, if you're saying
so, what is your argument? Because I'm having a hard time understanding the underlying issue. I'm here because you terminated me. You're my case manager.
I'm no longer your case manager.
Okay.
But, okay.
Well, you were when you made the choice to terminate me.
I wasn't the case manager that terminated you.
So you called and left a voicemail on my phone. I still have it.
Okay.
So that was you.
Okay, yeah.
I called and I returned your phone call. All of a sudden, there's no contact. That's what I'm here for. Somebody put in my file that my son no longer lives with me. This is what this lady just told me. I wasn't even aware of that. So that is shocking.
Okay.
Why is it being reported that my son isn't living with me? Where else would he live?
I'm not sure.
So who's just making this willy-nilly stuff up and putting it in my file? Because I'm here to get to the bottom of it.
Okay. So if you provide verification and the home is considered wherever it is that you're considering that you're living. So if you're living wherever it is that you're living, we need proof that your son resides in that place with you.
Okay, so we stay in an RV and we have been for the past 2 years.
Okay.
I've been trying to work with this service, DSHS, and people who work for the public service industry, all of you guys, and I have gotten nowhere for the last 2 years, probably longer, except for gaslit. That's about it.
Okay. And so if you can provide verification from somebody that he resides in the RV with you, then they can look at approving the benefit.
Okay, so I have no problem. So what exactly are you asking me for?
You have to provide at least 2 statements verifying that the child resides with you and wherever it is that you reside.
So I write a statement and my child signs it?
No, it has to be a statement from somebody that does not reside with you. So somebody that knows that the child lives there with you.
So you're putting the welfare of a child in community hands of people who may not know or have the best interest of the child?
I don't think I said that. I said what we need, you asked what type of verification. The type of verification could be
anybody
from a neighbor or somebody that knows that the child resides with you in that RV.
Sure. So I can do that and then
we can look at reopening the benefit.
Okay, and then by the end of today, by the end of the week, am I going to get a deadline? When does this have to be done?
Looks like she gave you a letter and she gave you 10 days to provide the information.
So it took me 2 weeks just to be able to get down here. Okay, so I'll see if I can get that situated, and if I can get down here again, and I'll be down here to bug you again.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Are you using that phone?
Could be.
Huh?
I could be. I'm waiting for somebody to call.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Your name is Ricky Ann? Hey. Oh.
Sorry, I'm just looking for something.
Hey, your name is Ricky Ann?
Why are you in here talking to strangers, fool?
Oh, man, don't get crazy with me, bro.
Don't get crazy with me, fool.
Shit.
You don't know who the fuck I am.
I got one for this guy.
You
I'll
need
give
to
you-
move.
Watch out, man. What's your weird ass?
No, you need to move. Standing in the way on purpose. I don't know why the fuck they send these gangbangers out here to try to terrorize folks. You see all this noise that they're making? You see all of this chaos that they create? Like, what the fuck? So this one right here is going to be served a restraining order going forward. Get in the truck. And anybody else complicit will be served one as well. So they said one of the things that I could do was bring you in there. They said, well, you have to bring him in. So I don't know why, but I have to turn around and go back. So that's what we're doing.
And then you said you could provide verification. Request verification that your son is living with you. Because they had received information that he was enrolled at the middle school in Seattle.
Oh, okay. So he's not going there now. He's in independent learning.
Okay, and you provided that information?
Yeah, I'm responsible for his education.
Okay.
I'm his teacher.
Okay, so he's being homeschooled through what school
Correct.
district? Okay, so if you provided that information that he's living with you and he's doing that through the school district in Seattle, you still don't qualify for cash because you've already exceeded your time limit extension. You've already received more than 60 months of TANF.
Okay, so what do I have to do to get back on TANF?
You don't qualify.
Okay, so a person can burn up through a lifetime of welfare and then just not get anything? Doesn't that create systemically homelessness? It does. So you're complicit in a conspiracy.
I'm sorry,
You're complicit in conspiracy.
in conspiracy with who?
If it systemically creates homelessness and other
Yeah, and so who would
and
probably
other
be conspiring
challenges,
with it?
no, I'm just saying you are. Regardless.
It's the department. It's,
Okay.
Yeah, those are the rules and the regulations.
That's fine, but why lie?
Who's lying?
You don't have to say you're not complicit. If you're complicit, you're complicit.
Who's lying though?
But you're complicit. You can lie all you want, but you're complicit. So anyways, so I don't get TANF because I've exceeded the
Your
limits.
60 months of,
Okay, so I was getting it before and the case was the same. I had already exceeded the 60 months before.
and you were approved for an extension at the time.
Okay, so what do I have to do to get approved
Okay.
for an
Let
extension
me
this
ask you the
time?
question so that we can determine if you qualify for an extension.
It's really tragic the way these targeted individuals are living. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our government doesn't.
Then I would say we need more people like myself.
To
Definitely.
go out there and lobby, to the legislators, make changes because without
We
those
sure are.
voices,
Yeah, I
yeah,
sure
without the
am.
voices,
I sure am.
there's no changes. So it looks like the time limit extension was closed. You've been on TANF for 69 months. Are you a needy caretaker age 55 or older?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Are you a disabled adult?
No,
Are you caring for a disabled adult or a disabled child?
don't think so.
Okay. Are you applying for SSI?
Not at this time.
Are you working with a family violence advocate or agency?
I was given a sticky note.
What is a sticky note? What is that?
Oh, you don't know what a sticky note is? Oh,
No,
I can show you.
No, I don't know when it's.
Oh, I
pertaining
can
to
show you. I
family
have
violence.
no problem showing you my sticky
So
note
when
that I
it
was
comes to
given by
family
the
violence, I
worker,
don't
by the worker
understand
here.
what sticky note has to do with family violence.
Well, it just has a name and a phone number on it,
Okay.
and that's pretty
That
much
doesn't prove
about
that
it.
you're, that you have a
Okay,
service
so
plan.
this is actually your guys' job. So
Okay.
this would be on you, actually. So this is what I was given, so I am working with them. So I
Do you
will,
have
I
your
will
service
be.
plan already if you work
Okay,
with
well,
them?
I would if you would have given me one.
We don't give you, they do. You hope,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
When
Wonderful.
you
That
work with them.
information is very important when people like me come in and when they report, as I did today, as I have been for the past 2 years.
Okay.
So that information wasn't given to me. Luckily, I record everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today
So I
am
have
telling
it.
you
The
that we need a
information
service
wasn't
plan.
given to me.
Okay, so today I'm telling you that we need a service plan in order to approve for domestic, and that would be
Okay.
through New Hope.
Okay,
She would
so
send that to us.
this person has to approve me for TANF.
For
So
the
you lied the
plan.
first time and you said I had to bring my son in. So I brought my son in, and now you're saying I have to work with, you see where I'm going with this? And now you're saying that this is a requirement. And when I come back, it's going to be another requirement. And it's really tragic. And I know you agree because you just admitted you did. What it is that we're doing, what we're dealing with.
It is tragic.
People are dying.
Absolutely they are.
So I can have a welfare check. Actually, so I could be denied. So I could be denied a welfare check. People are dying. So I could be denied.
I would love to.
So just
I would love to have a welfare
sleep
check
and
done
rest easy on that information because it's
so that
very
CPS can
important.
check on your son's welfare.
Oh. All right. And so it's really easy to kind of gauge more or less why I'm frustrated because I know why they're doing what they're doing. And I mean, using the system to systemically divide and conquer a family and to create all of these systemic issues like domestic violence from A to Z, it's all of them. It's entirely their responsibility from A to Z, every single thing that's happened for the past at least probably 4 or 5 years, potentially longer. But what they're trying to do and what she's trying to do, and the reason why I'm getting defensive is because I know exactly where they're trying to go with this. So my son's about to turn 14, and so all of this was systemic to get him to not go to school. All of this was done, and I've been investigating it all, so I have the evidence to prove it. I've provided that evidence for my program tons of times. But so all of this is being done so that they could try to more or less traffic my son, and that's basically more or less what she is saying towards the end of the video. And my whole frustration, the reason why I'm getting defensive and even the reason why I'm frustrated now is because I know exactly what they're doing and how they go about doing it. I've been investigating this pretty much my entire life. I was raised in the CPS system, so I know that this is one of their markets. This is how they capitalize off of our trauma, and it all ties into the Project Monarch programming, so it's all relevant. And nothing is happening coincidentally. It's not ironic that these people are asking me or provoking me 2, 3, even 4 times before I finally go off on them. Okay, that's not an accident. Somebody or a stranger who's trying to approach you, no matter where you are, typically after they've bothered you like once or twice, they're gonna leave and go about their day. Okay, now when they stick around to provoke a 3rd, a 4th, and perhaps even a 5th time, you have the right to defend yourself. This person tried to stand in my way to prevent me from leaving. That might give somebody like triggers, okay, if they have trauma. And so you wouldn't want to do that. If you've already provoked them and if you've already antagonized the person while I was sitting down at the phone, as you guys can hear, and then you stand in their way, I mean, at that point, I have the right to defend myself, okay? I'm not a hostage. I'm not a victim, okay? So, and then, but my defense, the reason for my defense is because they're trying to exploit my child. They have been exploiting my child. Before I even took my child in there, I made him put a mask on because I told him that these are child traffickers. This is what they do. They systemically traffic children and they exploit them for profit. This is what they've been doing. And so every single thing that's been happening has been at the behest of them, the state, the deep state. So, and that would be the they, them. That's the gang stalkers or whatever. So, in any case, the reason why I'm so defensive, though, is because I've been trying to work with them, and you can see how they're taking all of this information. And then even in addition to that, making stuff up. Literally lying. I got it on camera. They're lying back to back to back to back. And so that is why I record every single thing. And I know that they do this child trafficking systemically. And fortunately, I've been able to investigate and observe and document exactly and precisely how they go about doing that systemically.
To complete this call, you must first dial the area code plus phone number. Please hang up and try your call again. Message TR402CA.
So what is the here 509?
How can I help you?
Hi there, I was calling to see if I can possibly get some resources on.
Okay. In regards to the domestic violence shelter, you would have to come into our office and talk to an advocate.
What time are you guys open?
We're open until 5.
Oh, are you guys open Monday through Friday till 5?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Systemically trying to slip these targets through the cracks of systemic corruption for political purposes, of course, which is a hate crime, hate ritual, and a conspiracy against my rights.